Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Toasted Synapse and welcome to the weekly PC releases. I will be using the YouTube show options for future videos like this one so that you can have a better experience browsing through my videos. So please let me know how it turns out. I do have to modify some of my playlists and do a little revamping. But let's talk about the games that will be coming up on the PC in the following week. To recap, we had a bunch of games that launched on Friday, November 15, and I'll just mention them shortly here. We saw the release of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition for the prices you can see on the screen right now. It is a remake of the original game by BioWare released in the year 2000. The Enhanced Edition is developed by Beamdog, a company founded by former employees of BioWare, and it's pretty much a fan service, making Baldur's Gate run on modern PCs, which is very good for people that are fans of the game, gamers that played this over 10 years ago and now they want a little bit of nostalgia. I do think, however, that the asking price is a little bit high for a remake, even if it's a remake of a very good classic game. But I'm guessing that true fans already have bought this game and it's a really good experience. On the same day, Contrast by Compulsion Games and Focus Home Interactive came out. To quote VentureBeat from the Steam page, "It's as if Limbo and Bioshock Infinite had a baby while watching Pan's Labyrinth." Yeah, it's pretty much set in a steampunk Rapture-esque universe and has a unique puzzle mechanic that makes the game, well, unique, you guessed it. And I enjoy puzzle games that find this element to throw at the players so that we have to think outside the box in order to advance. It uses both 3D and 2D perspectives. In the 3D world you move like you would expect, and at will you can switch to the 2D shadow perspective, in which you can use the shadows cast by objects as platforms and walk on them. It's a very interesting concept and I do recommend it for people that enjoy this type of uniqueness from puzzle games. Deadfall Adventures, a game by The Farm 51 and Nordic Games. The people responsible for Painkiller is now on Steam, and it's pretty much an action-driven first-person shooter spiced up with elements from action-adventure games like Painkiller. It is set in 1938 and you play as James Lee Quatermain, great-grandson of Alan Quatermain, an adventurer from Rider Haggard's novel King Solomon's Mines. The footage from the trailers looks really nice, but I do recommend that people that are looking for a new Painkiller experience should watch some gameplay and reviews before purchasing this title, because some have reported that the game is not polished enough and it feels a little bit choppy. So take that into consideration before purchasing Deadfall Adventures. Xsoft brings us X Rebirth on Steam, based on the X series and the universe, of which I have no real knowledge about. Sorry. It is an action sci-fi strategy simulation game in which you control spaceships and shoot down various enemies. The endgame footage from the trailers looks really nice, but like with many games, make sure that you wait a little bit for some gameplay footage before deciding to buy X Rebirth. That's my suggestion. Last up, on the 15th, we saw XCOM Enemy Unknown by Firaxis Games and 2K Games. This is the second DLC for XCOM after Enemy Unknown that promises to fix some of the concerns that were present in XCOM and add some new features. I would like to point out that as of the time of this recording, a demo is available on Steam if you want to try out the game before purchasing it. For those of you who don't know, XCOM is a turn-based tactical combat strategy game. I've featured the campaign of XCOM Declassified in my First Impression series, and for those of you who finished it and liked it, I do recommend this DLC. It looks great and it adds more content for you to enjoy, and XCOM has been reviewed as a very good game. Now moving on to November 19, Tuesday, Need for Speed Rivals will be released on the PC. It is developed by Ghost Games, a new EA company that has ex-Criterion staff working on Need for Speed. Criterion is the team behind Burnout Paradise, and I'm really interested on what they can do with the franchise. The lead developers said that they wanted to go for something more realistic, which I think is great. So racing game fans, you better keep your eyes peeled for this one. It could turn out to be great. On November 22, we have two big titles coming out, one of them being Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag by Ubisoft, of course, a sequel in the action-adventure series that takes a different approach to the game. It takes place in 1715, and it's about pirates and their ships. It kind of reminds me of Sid Meier's Pirates, to be honest. You take command of your ship, which you upgrade as you play the game, use your navigation skills to flank enemies and shoot your cannons at them, ram them or board their ship and steal some nice booty. The elements found in the previous games will also be here, like climbing and stabbing, but now you have a ship, which is something that I always wanted from a game, ever since Sid Meier's Pirates. There will be a lot of hype over this game and videos are already coming out, so look forward to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The other game that will be coming out next Friday on the 22nd is Watch Dogs, another game by Ubisoft, focused on the modern technological world where you can run around in an open world city and hack any device with the use of your smartphone. In doing so, you will be able to turn off security cameras, spy on people, or even create havoc on the streets. It's a very nice concept and people have been waiting for this game ever since E3, where it was announced earlier this year, and there are already a bunch of articles out there as well as some footage from the developers for you to consume until this game comes out. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the show, please like, favorite and share with your friends. And if you like the content, please subscribe. I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, Toasted Synapse signing out.